everybody, it's Daryl. Welcome back to Card Not Collect Plays. So we're going to play a few two-man queues here since we couldn't get into the daily since it's at 10 p.m. my time. And I'm going to be in bed before 2 a.m., which is the end of round 4 of that daily. So we're going to wait for someone to join the queue here. And we're just going to jam like 3 or 4 of these just as a discussion, a show of the deck's skill. Hopefully it doesn't just like flop here. So this hand is kind of risky. Like, we don't want to fetch Scrubland with this because we want to play this potentially on 2, maybe this. So it's a keepable hand. This Vindicate is pretty reasonable as long as we're not playing its combo. And we're on the draw, so I mean, our chances to hit a 3rd land are pretty reasonable. So I'm going to keep it, and we're going to go from there. Opponent is taking literal infinity mulligan. Alright, keeps. So we're going to keep. Grove of the Burnwillows. Ah. Our opponent is playing lands. So he's going to mana bond and put his whole hand into play. Rashad and Port, Thespian Stage, Maze of it. So his hand doesn't really do much. He has no loam, so I mean, if he draws the Dark Depths, we're obviously in trouble, but like other than that, no big deal. So he drew a spell. He's gonna port us on our upkeep, which is fine. We're just going to play this fetch land and pass. We can't really protect our mana base at this point since he's porting us. But we're going to play the Counterbalance because we have a ton of 2s in our deck. So we can shut off Punishing Fire and Loam. He can still Loam and like Dredge, but we're going to try and get the engine going here. He's going to port us again, targeting our island. We're going to let that happen. Excellent. So, I'm just going to fetch 2 Tundras. Still have his Underground Sea to play this Baleful Strix. He's going to crop rotation. Ah! Mr. going for the big fella. Alright, so going for the big fella early. So we're going to play Counterbalance to try and set up a little bit of protection from everything else. And he's just going for the Turbo Merit Mage here. So he has no loam, and so he's going to trigger his mana bond. He's going to port us. Not going to port us. All right, I'm going to Brainstorm. We're going to draw a Sensei's top. So he has to have exactly... So I don't want to draw this Vindicate or this Engineered Explosives. So I'm going to fetch an Underground Sea. I'm going to play a Baleful Strix. I'm going to hope that the card in his hand... That's not bad. I'm going to hope that he doesn't have Punishing Fire. Yeah, I'm going to hope he doesn't have Punishing Fire so that we can try and set up this Thopter Foundry Sword of the Meek lock. And if he has Punishing Fire, we're just deaderino. So he's going to make big fat lasagna and attack us, and we're going to throw our Baleful Strix under the bus. So that's fine. Yup. Make it 2020. Yep. That's the thing. Alright, dealer, no punishing fire. One time. Had it. 2-drop. Yes! Yes! We're alive. He doesn't attack with lasagna. Alright. So now we are certainly not dying to this Merit Mage. Black, blue. Oops, I have to make white for that. So white, blue. Thopter Foundry. Blue, blue. Sword of the Meek. Alright, so now our opponent has to find the Tabernacle at Pendrell Vale, or he is not getting much of anywhere. So, mana bond trigger, I'm going to sacrifice our sword. We're going to beat Big Fat Lasagna, so if he wants to get back his Punishing Fire, Baleful Strix, I don't particularly care. He's going to Punishing Fire this Thopter, because the sword doesn't come back to play if the Thopter's not there. So, I would like to reveal... Oh, it's a Dignity time. Shucky Derns. Oh, he killed the Baleful Strix. Interesting. So, I accept. Alright, so... We'll draw a card, we'll play a land, so now we are in the driver's seat here. I don't think our opponent can actually win this game. We have Enlightened Tutor to get a 2-drop. We have Top to float it, so Punishing Fire is not a relevant magic card anymore. Neither is Life Alone. Our opponent has his Merit Mage, and we don't care. So, our opponent can't win unless he has like Engineering Explosives in his deck. But even then, we can like create a situation where Engineering Explosives is bad. So he's going to attack with Gigantic Lasagna, and I'm going to block it. He's going to Mana Bond, and I'm going to do a bunch of things. Yes, please. Activate, sacrifice. Yes, please. Activate, sacrifice. Oh, he's getting Punishing Fire triggers from me gaining life from the sword. I was like, how is he getting these Punishing Fire triggers? Activate, yes, please. Yes, please. Activate. And yes. And always yield to the trigger from Punishing Fire. And let our opponent deal with his Punishing Fire triggers. Always yield to the Mana Block trigger. Oh wait, turn off all my yields. Alright. Port our Underground Sea. We'll gladly spend time. Accept. Alright. Okay. I would like to draw the Brainstorm. Alright, so we have Brainstorm. And we're going to send in some clowns here. And I think our opponent's pretty dead. So yeah, attack with Merit Mage. Not even attacking with Merit Mage. Alright, sacrifice the sword. Yes, please. Sacrifice this. Yes, please. Sacrifice this. Always yield to this trigger. Yes. Sacrifice this. Yes. And we'll do it one more time because we know that we're drawing a Flooded Strand. Yes, please. Alright, so Big Fat Meddling Mage pretty dead here. Port, I accept. Oh, perfect. 1-drop and a 2-drop. Our opponent can't beat that combination of cards. Oh, sweet. So, let's send in the clowns. Opponent blocks 1, takes 7, goes to 10, and then we're going to make 5 more Thopters, and our opponent should be dead. So that was pretty easy. Oh no, our opponent drew a Wasteland. Whatever shall we do? Yeah, we can even take a hit from Meddling Mage at this point. Like, yep. This is the power of the Thopter Sword engine, everybody. Yay. Yes, please. Activate. Power. Power. Yes. Yes. Fire triggers. He has to deal with eventually. Yep. Alright. Deal with those punishing fire triggers, opponent. Oh, baby. Gonna get back a punishing fire. Where's the punishing fire? Oh, gonna punishing fire me. Where's the other punishing fire? It's not even in his graveyard. Yes. The dunk. So this is a bug, because that punishing fire shouldn't be triggering, because it's not in his graveyard. So, MTGO punishing fire bugs, everybody. Enjoy that. And our opponent's dead. Gonna port me. Oh no, I have to leave my 2-drop on top to counter your punishing fire. I am so sad. Boop. Oh, what'd you wasteland? Oh, got my underground sea. Attack you. Alright, the clowns are here. Got 'em, boys. Alright. That's pretty easy. That's how you Thopter sword people, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so we're gonna sort the sideboard out here. We don't really need more against the big fat lasagna monster. Disenchant, not great against lands either. This guy, terrible against lands. None of these cards really. This one, winner. Winner to the king. This guy is playable against lands, but you have to like name Punishing Fire as your first name. So it's not great. We can give lands a 2/2, and it won't really matter because we have Baleful Strix. So like those are the 2 cards we're boarding in. As far as what comes out, all these cards are great. Force of Will kind of not great, but this card not great, but probably going to be good against his sideboard hate, so might even bring the second one in. We're going to leave the second one in the sideboard, because this doesn't count artifacts, which is going to be most of his hate, I think, so actually board this in, and not the Swan Song. I don't really want to cut a Baleful Strix or top. Yeah, cut a Source Plowshares, because having 4 is not great. And you have Thopter Foundry, Sword of the Meek, and the Thopter Spy Network, and Baleful Strix to block the big fat. So I think we're going to be all right in this matchup. Our hand is not great. If our opponent has Wasteland, we are in trouble. Again, this is another one of those gamble hands that, you know, if our opponent has Wasteland, we're super sad. And if our opponent doesn't have Wasteland, well, all right. Mox Diamond, pretty good. That card does nothing. All right. Mox Diamond, pretty good. We're going to kill a lot of his permanents. He's going to cast Life from the Loam and get his lands back. Oh, he's going to gamble. Gamble for Life from the Loam. Got a Thespian stage. Rishadan Port. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Opponent has it all. Wow, that's impressive. Good job, opponent. That's a nice little first hand. So we're going to hold off on the Sensei's Divining Top because we want to EE his mana base. So we're going to play EE on 0 and pop it and kill his 2 Mox Diamonds. Oh, that one's going to be a tough one to beat, though. That one gonna be a tough one. And Wasteland. Oh, boy. Well, kids, this game just got way harder than it needed to be. Taiga Wasteland, the Tabernacle at Pendrell Vale. I'm stunned. Thespian stage gonna make a Rishadan Port. This is not gonna be fun. You draw a bunch of fetch lands in a row. Sold. Okay, got it, boys. We're just gonna play Counterbalance. So Counterbalance, because he's gonna be able to port our Tundra, so we're just gonna get the most out of it by playing Counterbalance. Could have played EE for 0, but gonna hold it. He's gonna play Wasteland, Wasteland this Tundra, port this island, and there's not really much we can do about it. We're just trying to draw fetch lands at this point. So he has like 5 lands in his hand, and he's just gonna like try and like port us out. Drawing, yeah, he's gonna port this, and we're gonna be sad, and that's fine. Aha! We drew a fetch land. I'm gonna play this one. Actually, we're gonna fetch and play Sensei's Divining Top. Get the plains. Play the top. We're gonna send it his way so that we can start to try and like constrict his spells. So like now crop rotation isn't a real draw. Unfortunately, we still don't have access to more Counterbalance, or to like a 2-drop, and we can't play Counterbalance if he draws Abrupt Decay, which I would assume is in his Mox Diamond deck, but he's just, I think he's again in the, yep, Crows and Grip. Well, we only have 2 3s in our deck, so can't really do that. Alright, hey, we found another basic island. Oh, that's pretty solid. So upkeep, he's going to port us. And then he's going to port our plains. Deal. That's a card we're never casting. That's a Wasteland target, and that's an island. So island Counterbalance. All right. Good. Good talk. We left a 0 on top because it doesn't really matter because we don't have a 2 on top. So we would certainly love to find a 2, though. That would be phenomenal. Sorry, I gotta tell somebody something. So I mean, this is we're in the super still awkward spots. Yeah, he's gonna play Loam because he doesn't care. No, do not want to reveal. Picked up his lands, plays a land. Like, I mean, upkeep. We're gonna get ported again. Probably Plains again, just because he doesn't want us to have white mana, which is fine. Sword of the Meek is insane. This. We're never casting that Thopter Spy Network, by the way. We are certainly going to play this Engineered Explosives for 0 and kill his 2 Mox Diamonds. Cut him off of some mana. Make him play more lands so that he can... make him play more mana-producing lands, so it's harder for him to disrupt us. So, still being up a game, I'm not a huge fan of my position right now, but we have a 2 on top, which is critical in shutting down Loam. So he milled the second Corrosion Grip, so that puts us in a pretty good spot against like the rest of the cards in his deck. So now he's on like the slowly draw. So he's gonna port us again. He's gonna make these Thespian stages into ports and just like try and port us out of the game, which is a very reasonable strategy. But that Brainstorm is not a bad draw. Thopter Spy Network, Sword of the Meek, Brainstorm. Alright. So we are going to sandbag the Tundra for as long as humanly possible. Okay, he's going to turn this Thespian stage into a Rishadan port. Should have boarded in the Pithing Needle. Name Rishadan port. Which we'll do in game 2. Yeah, so he's going to board in the... he's going to make a bunch of Rishadan ports. I'm going to try and get Thopter Foundry Sword and Meek online. He has to make a 3rd Rishadan port. So let me see. I Brainstorm. I play Thopter Foundry. He says go. I'm just trying to figure out if I can actually... Here's this. I'm going to Brainstorm on my upkeep. Just trying to get this whole thing. He's going to port my islands now. Which is awkward. But... Yep. Oh, perfect. Yeah. You don't even have to Brainstorm now. He's going to port our other island. Yup. Play this Thopter Foundry for blue-white. Play Thopter Foundry for blue-white, leaving a 2-drop on top, so he can't punish and fire us, he can't Loam, and we're just going to try and survive. Little by little here, so he's going to port us, we're going to spin our top, we're going to try and get the Sword of the Meek into play. I don't know if we can actually get the Sword of the Meek into play if our opponent forgot to turn his Thespian stage into a port. So, oh, that's not playing. Well, that's awkward. Nope. So, we're actually just doing nothing for the rest of the game. Because all we have is Plains. So we're basically moving to discard the hand size strategy to get this Sword of the Meek into our graveyard. Or we're looking to like triple fetch. That's unfortunate that we just didn't have a 3 on top. Or we're looking for triple fetch, Vindicate this choke. So I mean, we have a plan and it's real bad. These cards all suck. Alright. Just gonna slowly inch closer to hand size here. Just gonna get ported. Where were you, Force of Will, like 7 seconds ago? Hiya. Alright. That's Tabernacle at Pendle Vale. Yeah, whatever. I'll spin on my upkeep. He's gonna port me anyways. Oh, hey! We found a fetch land. What a deal. That's actually terrible. Yeah. He has a wasteland for our fetch land, so. So we're like on the attack him for 2 every other turn plan? Until we find the swamp? Oh. So this may be the hard lock, kids. I think we might be dead. Can we beat... So we have a swamp, we have an island. Well, he's got 2 Rishadan ports. And he's got this wasteland, so we're going to waste, we're going to fetch. I just don't think we can break out of this one. I think our time is better. I mean, I think we're just going to make him kill us. Like, I'm going to let him have exploration. No. We're going to make him kill us, but I don't think we can win anymore. More wasteland. You don't say. Yeah. We're getting ported. Shocking. Let's see here. These cards are all bad. Certainly doesn't matter which one I draw at this point. Alright, we're gonna make him kill us. And we're bringing a Pithing Needle for this friggin' card because we can't ever beat this card. That's amazing. Yep. Alright. Yep. Kinda wish we had 2nd planes on our deck, but it wouldn't matter. This card's gonna be why we lose. Yep. Ported. Wasted. Yup. Nope. Not gonna happen, boss. Try again. Alright, let's take a look. That card certainly doesn't matter. Ported, yep. Wasted. Not even gonna. Just like, nope, don't need to. We're good here. Oh boy. Can't break out of the hard lock here. Oh man. I don't have a 1 on top. I don't really want to put a 1 on top. Hopefully he gambles and loses his Dark Depths. That'd be good for us. Damn it. He got the Dark Depths. Alright, well. I guess we could theoretically find sword splashers? No, no, probably not. I mean, gonna make him do it. Yeah. Alright, we're dead. Alright, let's begin sideboarding. Now, let's bring in this Pithing Needle because we can never defeat gigantic spaghetti monster and friends without this friggin' Pithing Needle. Alright, let's figure out a card we should board out. But this card's probably miserably bad against him. Yeah, that card's probably bad against him. Yeah, seems fine. Game 3 here. See if we can pick up some points and run it back. Alright, we would like to play first. This hand, pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna lead on Tundra. Again, trying to establish counterbalance. And then, like, if he plays Wasteland, he plays Wasteland. Buys us a turn here. Yeah, I would like to cast this Enlightened Tutor. So theoretically, the logic is like maybe you should Enlightened Tutor for Nihil Spellbomb. Well, I'd much rather just have Sensei's Divine Top so that if he gets the port machine going, I get to have this top to spin. Also playing the second non-basic to give myself a chance to resolve Counterbalance and make him have a second Wasteland to just Wasteland this off of blue. And then if we're going to try and take the free draw at hitting Counterbalance, and if we miss, we play Plains and potentially play this Needle, naming Thespian Stage so that he can't. Oh, Gomble. Gomble is terrifying. But if he gambles for Punishing Fire, all right. So that's your weapon of choice, friend. All right. Free draw did not get us there. So we're going to play Pithing Needle and name Thespian Stage so that he can't make a 2020. We're going to look now and not represent anything to save us time and find a second blue source. He's going to play Loam. And I'm fine with that. Mox Diamond. Doesn't want to give us a life point. So we could force this, but then we wouldn't have a counterbalance to force it again. And we're just going to get wastelanded, which is unfortunate, but we kind of have to let it happen at this point, I think. Because, I mean, he doesn't have a game plan accelerant. So we're going to draw our Polluted Delta and play it. And try and find another island-type land to get this thing going. We also could, like... Because like right now we're forcing him to find Corrosion Grip to kill this, so that he can kill us in a timely manner. Based on the fact that he only has like 7 minutes on his clock, so like as strange as it is, like the clock is real because we're like making him play against his own clock. And he just drew a card trying to find Corrosion Grip, I think. Nope, he loaned. All right, so he's going in for Wasteland or Schadenport. So now we like wish that we would have made this a on Schadenport instead of Thespian stage. I still feel comfortable with it on Thespian stage. It would keep us from dying a quick and terrible death. So yeah, like. That's a Rishadan port. Did it. He found a Rishadan port. That's pretty good. There's a second Rishadan port in his graveyard. That was awkward. Oh, Rishadan port us. I will gladly spin this top. Huh. These are all nice things. One of them is an island, though. You're going to Rishadan port us. Fetch an island. I'll look at this top. And we didn't find an island. That's horror bad. Huh. Well, we're pretty dead here, boys. Yep. Engineering explosives it is. Engineering explosives for 0. Philadelphia Mox Diamond. Well, this is certainly not the best for our hero. I mean, he might have to take a turn off. Yeah, he has to take a turn off for porting us. But he's going to get back a Wasteland and another port. So, it's terrible for us, but at the same time, like, we have a chance to find a blue source. Deal. Alright. Alright, here we go. Ba-doo-doo-doo, 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 do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Alright, so he's going to have Corrosion Grip, which is going to be real awkward. Might cause the game to spiral a little out of control. Or he might just be porting us forever and always. Oh, that's delightful. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's what I expected. Didn't have a 3-drop anyways. Yep, that's not good. Alright, let's play Sword of Meek. We're probably dead in this one too, but we might get a freebie from the clock. So we're never going to get another Counterbalance in play, unfortunately. So incoming second or Schadenport. Or is he just going to try and kill us? Oh, that's fantastic. That's... Yep. Dead. Oh, the old manual Dark Depths. All right, sure. All right, I'll take a look. I suppose sourcing happens. Oh yeah, we knew we were drawing these 3 cards. All right, let's draw this Brainstorm. So, probably the old manual Dark Depths. After shouting important us a bunch. He did one. Oh, more Schadenport. That's great. Love when that happens. I mean, eventually he's going to have to start taking counters off his thing. Yeah, that doesn't matter. That's a card, though. Alright, what do you got for me? Couple of port activations. Yep. These cards are all bad. Never gonna get to cast any of them. Yep. Alright, so we have an answer to the big fat lasagna. The old Bozaju. He's going to have to find a faster win condition than he's currently employing. Because none of the things he's doing right now are going to get it done. Yep. I mean, you got some Wastelands and a Bozaju. That could be pretty bad. Like, I mean, what exactly is our opponent going to Bozaju us with today? Yup. I guess we'll look with this one. Why not? Oh, Humility. Underground Sea, you don't say. That's a pretty good one, right? Oh, the old manual. Yeah, I guess we'll make him Wasteland this. I'm just going to spin now because I don't really want to Brainstorm. Oh, well, that's convenient. So we'll draw that card. Just F6 our way through our opponent's turn. You got it, bro. You got the tater. So many lands. So little time. Yep. So we're certainly never winning this match in a tournament setting, but we're going to get the Moto free roll of victory by our opponent timing out. So, hooray, free wins! Yay, free wins. What is this? Oh, the old manual. Still going at it manual style. All right. Send it over our opponent's way, make him do things. Yep. Yep. And yeah, send it over our opponent's way again here. Ah, he's getting much better at this. I will do nothing. Our opponent is out of lands, apparently. Is he going to keep Rashad porting us? Yes, he is. Good for him. He's got the resolve of a hero. Yeah, we're just going to send it through to him because we're not doing anything. Oh, we get 2 counters on the manual. All right. Oh, we're still on 1 counter. We're on taking 2 from Boseiju to get a counter off of Dark Depths. All right. Tranquil Thicket, Tranquil Thicket. We're gonna get there, kids. He's gonna get there with like 7 seconds left, and it's gonna be real annoying. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah. Oh, a dig through time. That's a card I can cast. Sweet. Got him, boys. Oh, I mean, we're gonna get there on the pure de facto, like, silliness of Moto Clock. Thank you, Moto Clock. But, no, he ported the same lane twice, which was impressive. Yeah, I'm good. Huh? Oh no, I have to discard this humility I'm never casting. Oh man, I can cast his Dig Your Time on his turn, on my turn. It's gonna be awesome. Our opponent even gonna port us anymore? He is. Found a fetch land that we're certainly never in the history of ever cracking. Blue mana. Blue mana. Port resolves. That's a Dark Depths counter. So, in his attempt to kill us, I mean, he's got a Punishing Fire in his graveyard, so he's going to only take 1 hit. But, I'm going to cast this Dig Your Time to make myself feel better because that I did something. So, blue, baby. Got him. Oh, man. Boom. Boom. Got him, boys. 2 big ones. Oh, no. He's got to deal with all his Punishing Fire triggers. Punishing Fire is the worst. Yep. Well, Dick, that was miserably bad. I don't want this Baleful Strix. I don't want this Thopter Foundry, whatever. Alright. Upkeep, you have to port us. Alright, I'm gonna look. Yay, we win because of default. Yay. Yeah, we were super dead this game. But we'll take a victory. Sweet. Coming back for the next time.